Hello, fellow poker enthusiasts. I'm Joel Smith, your host for The Final Table, the show made by and for weekend warriors, home game heroes, and low-stakes grinders, chasing that next big score without quitting their day jobs. Whether you're crushing the 1-2 live games, battling microstakes online, or just trying not to tilt after a bad beat in your buddy's home game, this is your spot. We keep it real. No pro-level GTO solver talk, unless it's simplified for us mortals. Just practical tips, funny stories, and inspiration from players like you who turned a small buy-in into something memorable. Let's get this started. Welcome, everyone, and please welcome our guest, Bonnie Bona. She's a local grinder from the great state of Illinois, here to share stories of her personal poker journey. Thanks for joining us, and how you doing, Bonnie?
I'm doing well, thanks, Joel.
So happy you're here. Well, let's start this out by having you tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from a suburb of Chicago in Illinois, and I'm an attorney.
Okay. And do you have family, and do they play poker?
Of course, I have a huge family, and they all play poker.
Oh.
My sister was with me in Vegas, and I have a brother and sister-in-law who also play FPN. And then I have great nephews and nieces who all play. I had a huge contingent of people who did not sleep that day watching me.
That's fun.
They were in Illinois. We didn't get over till 1 a.m.
Wow. So what got you started in playing cards in general? Is it something that your family did growing up?
Yes, we did. We played cards all the time when we were younger. And
what kinds of games did you play back then?
Well, we played dealer's choice poker, and we also played a lot of pinochle.
That's a game I haven't tried. I hear it's pretty popular, though.
It's fun.
Okay. Did you play tournaments, pinochle tournaments? I've heard of that, too.
No.
Okay. What got you started in Texas Hold'em specifically?
So we started playing probably in the early 2000s at a few bars in Illinois where they were playing poker, and then the states shut them down. So we didn't know what we were going to do. And then we ended up going to a place and seeing an FPN sign and said, "What's this?" Started playing probably in around 2016.
And do you still play live at bars, or are you primarily focusing on online now?
We're primarily doing online because I've got COVID twice from playing in the bars, so we kind of have been shying away from that.
Yeah, that would definitely make me a little gun shy, for sure. So how often do you play online?
We probably play mostly every night.
Okay. And is Texas Hold'em your preferred game, or do you do other poker games as well?
Play some Omaha as well.
Do you? That's a game that I haven't really figured out.
It's hard. It's tough. It's tough. You got to keep remembering. You can only use 3 on the board and 2 of your own, and it gets a little goofy.
Yeah, the few times that I've played it, it seems like I just stay until the river and flip my cards over and let everybody else tell me if I won or
Whether
not.
you won or not, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
They enjoy when I'm in the game because I'm probably donating my money.
There you go.
So do you play at casinos at all?
I have, yes.
Do you have a local casino that has regular tournaments?
There are a lot of casinos around here, and we haven't been lately, but Hollywood and casino we played at, they had tournaments. That's where I played the WSOP. We play up in Milwaukee at Potawatomi sometimes.
You played the WSOP. Tell me a little bit about that story.
Well, it was a 2-day tournament, and I lasted till 14th and cashed. I think I cashed around 12 something. 12.
And that was at your local casino?
Yeah.
And that was a circuit event?
It was.
Yeah, I saw that on your Hendon Mob. Looked like it was a really big field, like 540 players, and you got 14.
It was huge.
Yeah. And that wasn't so long ago either, was it? Like 4 years ago?
Right.
So that's a great run in one of those. There's a lot of
I know that's hard.
professionals that are just touring that whole circuit wherever they're at. So
Right.
that's impressive.
Thank you.
Um, so in FPN, you've been playing since, did you say 2009, or did FPN come later than
Probably
that?
around 2016.
And how has that gone for you? You've had some successes other than the most recent success, which we'll talk about, but
Right.
how have things gone along the way?
It has. I won one of Illinois state champions in 2018, and yeah, we do pretty well.
And does your sister Sue go with you to most of the same events?
She does. She
Okay.
does.
You guys are travel companions?
We
Cheer
are.
each other on?
Yep. Yep.
And are you competitive with each other, or are you friendly competitors?
We're pretty friendly competitors.
You don't have side bets on who lasts longer or anything?
Nope. Nope.
Okay. All right. Let's
She's
talk.
my biggest fan, and I'm hers as well. She was so excited.
Yeah. Let's talk about your recent FPN week for the 2026 Nationals. How did you get qualified?
So I was not qualified at all for the first tournament, the Royal Court one. And I won the not the first qualifier, the second qualifier they had. And then I also finished in the high rollers tournament. So I got 4 stacks from those 2 qualifiers. And I played that, and we ended up at the final table. I think I went out 8th right before you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were battling at that final table. So leading into that first national championship, then you cashed some money along the way there.
I did. I did. I won 200, then I won 500, then I won 800.
That was a good
So it
start
was
to the trip.
pretty good early trip.
Mm-hmm. And then for the championship that you ultimately won, how did you qualify for that one?
I won an online TOC, and I also won an online quarter stack. So I had 2 stacks. That's all I had for that
So
tournament.
came in with 20,000.
Correct.
20,000 to the champion.
Yep. Chip in a
What a
chair.
run. What a
Yep.
run. Do you remember some specific situations that happened during that championship run, the tournament?
I remember having no chips in the end. I remember not having enough for the big blind, and someone was kind enough to double me up, and then it just
Me.
anybody volunteer, and it just went from there. I had no hope really, but it was amazing.
You definitely are the chip in a chair story. I read the FPN news article, and it said, or maybe it was another article, but it said that when we were down to 16 players, you had like less than one big blind, which I
Right.
think is when I stepped in and helped you out.
Yes, that was so nice of you.
Yeah, my pleasure. And then also, the article mentioned that when you got to the final table, you may have been the shortest stack starting that final table as
I
well.
was. Yep.
Yeah, so things definitely had to go your way and quickly to try
Right.
to, build some chips up.
I got some good hands.
Yeah. Who do you think, was there anybody at that final table that you felt was like maybe the toughest competitor, maybe the most challenging, trying to figure out where you're at in the hand against them?
I don't know, everybody was tough. I thought everybody was tough. Tammy
Yeah.
was kinda scary because you never knew what she had. She always managed to get in when she was good, and,
Mm-hmm.
um and Ryan, you never knew what he had.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew what you had either.
I wear that as a badge of honor from you. Thank you for that.
That
Yeah, I felt the same way. I think the final table was really challenging, and we all had fairly short stacks, so you pretty much had to pick a hand and go all in if you
Right,
got something that you thought was, a
right.
reasonably good starting hand. Do you recall what that last hand was like? What kind of emotions you felt when you realized that you're the FPN national champion?
It was crazy. It was like I remember early on playing for FPN, I literally had all the chips at the table. The woman had 1 chip, and she beat me. So I thought, "Is this gonna happen again? Am I gonna lose everything to Tammy?" But, yeah, I got lucky.
Do you happen to have the trophy with you?
I do.
Yeah, let's put that in front of the camera and see that beautiful trophy that you won. Look at that.
Champion.
Champion, King and Queens. Clash of the King and Queens. Champion. Congrats on that.
Oh, thanks. It was an amazing tournament.
Did you have anything else? Did you guys play anything else while you were in Vegas, or were you pretty well focused on just FPN tournaments?
We had no time. We didn't even eat dinner. I mean, it was crazy. Sue and I, it's like we didn't have time to eat or anything.
Yeah, they definitely keep the schedule full, don't they?
They do. They do.
Did you arrive out there on Wednesday or Thursday? When did you get
We
in?
got there on Wednesday.
And there was the high, was it the high? No, which one was it on Wednesday? The double qualifier, right?
We were not there for that. We
Okay.
got in that afternoon. The first one we played was that evening, Wednesday evening.
How many championships have you been to in Las Vegas?
Probably 4 or 5, I'm thinking. Yeah.
And have they all been tightly packed schedules like this, or have you explored Vegas some too?
We've explored Vegas before this one. This one we
Okay.
were playing
What's
all the qualifiers and stuff.
what's been your favorite attraction in Vegas and the times that you've had a chance to explore?
We like the Strip and the hotels there.
Have you been to any fantastic restaurants that you'd recommend to anyone?
We like some of the restaurants at Venetian over there. I think it's Bobby V's or something.
I'll have to look that up.
He's the cake boss or something.
So what type of player is the most challenging for you to play against?
Probably aggressive players.
And how do you play them?
Well, I try and stay away from them, but unless I'm pushed and then I have to play them, and then I
Mhm.
become aggressive myself.
Do you study at all, or are you just pretty much playing the game and learning as you go? How have you
I
become
do
so
not
competitive?
study. I do not study at all.
It's just on the felt and get a feel for the
Mhm.
game and years of experience?
Yep.
Well, it's certainly serving you well. I know when I'm at the table with you, I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Are you competitive by nature?
A bit. A little bit.
So in all the years you've been playing poker, has there ever been a time where you considered not playing anymore?
No. No. We like it a lot.
Yeah. What do you think is your favorite part about it?
Just the different people you end up playing, getting to know. It was so much fun when we were going to the bars in Illinois because we also played almost every night.
Mhm.
We had a lot of venues we went to and played with pretty much the same people. It was all good.
That's one thing that I continually bring up in these podcasts is that the relationships we build doing this is pretty incredible because of how much time we spend with each other. We really get to know the people and even things about their families. And yeah, that's my favorite part of playing FPN and getting together with all these poker players.
And the
Do you
Nationals are great because you meet people from all over the place.
do you have friends from other states that you can recall that you met at nationals
We do.
that you keep
We
in
do.
touch with outside of when you're
Yes.
at nationals?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what's next for you? Is it do you have a eye on a prize that you haven't achieved yet?
Yeah. No, Sue says we should play the main event, but I don't think so.
No, that's a fun experience.
Did you do it?
I did. Yeah, FPN is what helped me get there. I got to play it twice actually through FPN.
Mm-hmm.
And it was intimidating, especially the first time, but it was exhilarating too. You get
Did
the
you
chance to
cash?
I did both times actually.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, you get the chance to sit with professionals that you probably wouldn't get to play with otherwise.
Right.
I remember the second time I played it, I sat on a table with 3 professionals that had won well over $1,000,000, like Jason Mercier and Scott Blumstein and the grinder, Mizraki, were all 3 on my table at the same time.
Wow.
I was felt so out of place.
I would just sit there,
I
put my
pretty
blinds
much
in and be done.
I pretty much did that. I got into a couple of hands, but yeah, it was fun to watch them navigate the table. Yeah, I'm glad I did it. It was really cool.
Mhm.
So if you get the chance or have an interest in doing it, if it's on your bucket list, definitely go for it. I mean, anything can happen. You could be
Right.
a multimillionaire at the end of that if everything goes well. Do you recall any ridiculous bluffs that you've pulled off against anyone?
I don't bluff a lot.
Oh,
I really don't.
I can attest to that. I haven't seen you bluff.
No, no,
Thank you for not saying you've bluffed me. Otherwise, I might shed a tear.
no, I did not. I did not. Well, you could see all the hands I played. Watch them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, maybe in our hours of online, you maybe have pulled off a bluff on me.
Maybe occasionally.
Yeah, yeah, but that's all right. That's acceptable.
Right. It's a lot easier to bluff online,
Mm-hmm.
except nobody folds anything.
Yes, true. 10 years from now, when you're telling poker stories to friends or family, which one do you think you'll tell the most?
Probably this one.
Yeah,
This is a pretty amazing win.
definitely a proud moment, huh?
Yep. They all know the story. They were all watching.
That is a pretty neat aspect of this, is that it's going to be out there now forever. I mean, you can go back and watch it anytime.
Right.
Did you watch the entire stream for that championship yet or not?
I watched the final table.
Did you? Was that the first time on the featured table?
No, no.
Okay.
I was on the feature table earlier in the day. And then before we broke to 27, I was there. I was there when you and Nikki were both there.
Oh,
Then you and I both got moved. And
yeah, I wasn't disappointed to get moved off my wife's table. We didn't need to
I
be there
bet,
yet.
I bet. It's hard, right?
Yeah. And we're ultra competitive against each other. So I don't want to lose to her because I'm going to hear about it for a while. And I think she feels the same way.
Right, right.
Do you feel that way when you and Sue end up on the same table too?
Oh, we hate playing at the same table.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard. But at least we know how each other plays.
Yeah.
So that's the one benefit.
Yeah. If you could describe Sue's playing style, how would you describe it?
Sue's pretty methodical and she does study.
Does she? Okay.
She does. Yes.
And if you could describe your playing style, how would you describe it?
I think I play fairly tight, but I pick the hands and wait. You have to be patient.
Have you ever played poker in an unusual location at all? Like a family get together that you busted out a table and sat on the beach and played, or anything wild like that?
No, we have a place in Lake Geneva. We play all the time with my great nieces and nephews. And Sue even has bracelets and necklaces that they can win, and they all want to win, and they're very competitive. One of my great nephews, when he was 5 years old, they were in Chicago visiting us because my brother was sick. And so my brother was at our house. And so anyway, they came in. And my niece said, we're not going to stay all day and bother everybody and my dad needs to rest, blah, blah, blah. So she took them to Lincoln Park Zoo. So they're at the zoo, wandering around the zoo. And Vinny, he's 5 years old, he goes, Mom, can we go back to the house and play poker? He was like, I don't want to be at the zoo. What are you doing to me?
Taking away all of this fun, huh?
I said, how are you going to tell his teachers how he could change the chips, if it was 40, he knew what to put in, knew what to take out, everything.
Mm,
I said, how are you going to tell the kindergarten teacher how he knows all this math skills?
yeah,
Oh,
that's fun. Look,
yeah.
poker's teaching life skills.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. How many nieces and nephews do you have that play?
So my niece and her husband play, and they have 4 kids. That's 6, and my nephew and his 3 kids is 7, 4, 10, about 16, 17 of them.
Oh, you get 2 or 3 tables of players.
Oh, yeah, we have 2 houses going at the same time.
Oh, wow. Is it tournaments that you play then, or?
Yes,
I assume so, but yeah, that makes for some fun holiday get-togethers.
it does, it does.
Do you think it teaches them some reading, not necessarily reading, but people reading skills?
Definitely, definitely. And they're all pretty good at it.
Are they? Do you have any of them that are old enough to go to the casino yet?
My nieces and nephews are all old enough, but their kids are all, I think the oldest is 19. So
Okay.
not quite yet.
Have they asked, are they talking about tagging along with you guys when you go to nationals the next time?
Sure. Yes, yes. My 9-year-old great nephew told me, I would have beat you. I said, yeah, probably, Jake, probably.
That's fun. So how's How has poker stayed fun for you over the time that you've played?
Um,
What has helped that along?
like I said, just the people you play with and the competitive nature of it. It's all fun.
Hmm. If you could pick a dream final table of players to play against for another $25,000 national championship, who would the 6 players that you'd choose to be on that table with be?
Well, I wouldn't choose good players.
Good choice.
It's tough.
Yeah. Maybe choose all the family members, right? That way somebody gets
Yeah,
25,000.
absolutely. Yes. Well, my sister-in-law came in ninth at one of the nationals.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back when it was at Stratosphere.
I remember that year. So what's her name?
Sue Bona.
Oh, all right. What's one thing that you wish you'd known about poker when you first started?
I would like to know better how to read people.
Okay.
Yeah,
And unfortunately, I think playing online makes it more challenging. I don't know how
I
you feel about that.
I agree.
Yeah. With
Uh,
the online, I mean, you can try to figure out people's hands by their betting patterns, but you don't get that facial read.
no, you don't get anything really. And online is like every computer game. It's just so much. There's not a lot of strategy. It's like, oh, I'm going to win. I'm going to stay. I'm going to do this. And the computer ends up giving them what they're sitting there with.
Yeah. It feels like if there could be a bad beat, it will happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You watch it. You watch it. There's another spade. What do you mean you gave him four to a flush?
Right? Yes. On the online, do you play some of the other non-FPN events that they have on there too?
Yeah, a little bit. Not too much. Not too much, but yeah.
I know they do those step tournaments. Have you tried
Right.
those?
I
Have you made
have.
have you made it pretty far in those, like to the championship one at all?
I think I played in one of the last ones, but didn't get very far.
Okay. I see right now they've got a main event mania going on. I've been eyeballing that, thinking, well, maybe I should spend a little time to see if I could get into that.
Right.
That'd
Right.
be a great way to get to play the main event again or for the first time
Yes.
in your
Yeah.
case. Yeah. Do you have a piece of advice you'd give to someone just starting out?
They have to really be patient. They have to, sit back and let the game take its course and not be too aggressive at least initially.
Hmm. Do you have a strategy? Is that the strategy you use when you're in these big field tournaments, or what kind of strategy do you try to employ? I mean, every game is different, obviously, but when you go in,
Yeah.
what are your thought processes, like early stage, middle stage, late stage?
Early stage, I try and figure out the table and see that. That's why if you're being moved constantly, it's difficult. I'd rather stay at a table. Like I was happy on this tournament. I was at one of the low number tables and I only moved once and then I moved to the main table and then stayed up there and didn't bounce around a lot. It's a lot easier to play when you know who you're playing and what's what, or what their game is like.
Hmm.
And then you just have to try and evaluate where your hand is in relation to what you think is going on. In the end, you just get desperate.
Hope to get lucky.
Yep.
Yeah. Will you play more speculative hands at any stage of the game? Like, do you consider playing things like 6, 7 suited?
Yes, I will sometimes, depending on my position on the table and what else is going on. I will, but yeah, because you can't always have ace king.
Right.
Can't always have pocket pairs, although that's the best.
Yeah. Uh, like early stages of the tournament, there are times where I'll play some of those more. I'm sure you've seen this.
Right.
Some of those more speculative hands that are, suited connectors when I've still got 100 big blinds
Right. Right.
and hope to strike lightning in a bottle, catch one of those hands that they just can't see coming. And seems like that's your best chance to potentially get a lot of chips.
Correct.
You hope they
It's
flop
easier
top
to do
pair.
when the blind levels are low.
Right.
You can play a lot more hands, which
Yeah.
everybody tends to do. Everybody's in.
Yeah.
Uh,
Got to see that flop, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do you have any superstitions when it comes to poker?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. How about good luck charms? Do you have a lucky card protector or
This tournament, I got one of those racks from the guy who couldn't be there. He made all these
Oh, yeah.
racks.
Bob.
Yeah, I had one of those racks. I think that I attribute to my success.
Well, he's a good guy.
Yeah,
I think he made 300 of those rocks custom
right.
that he sent over, and yeah, unfortunately he couldn't make it there this year, but he's a big-hearted guy that just seems to love the poker community.
So I'll thank him.
Yeah, yeah. And I believe you might have got a little green turtle towards the end of that
I
tournament
did get a
too.
green turtle. It didn't do much for me. I was out right after I got that little green
Oh,
turtle.
you might be one of those that tossed it in the garbage on the way out the door. I know there were a few people that said they tossed it away, or I think one person even said
Oh,
they
I
flushed it
still
down the
had the
toilet.
turtle.
Oh, do you? Well, if it's bad luck, don't keep it. I didn't make any promises to anybody when I gave them out. Is there any shout outs you want to make to anybody, or anything that we didn't touch on that you wanted to touch on?
Oh, I think we should really thank the FPN staff because they were tremendous.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was so kind. They did a nice job with the whole event.
A lot of work goes into it.
I
We're
know.
very thankful they do this for us. It gives us a wonderful opportunity to win some money and have a great time.
'Cause it was very nice.
Ready for the next one?
Oh, sure.
Are you already qualified?
I don't think I am.
Well, better get on
Gotta
that.
work on it.
Yes. Well, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you, Bonnie, for taking the time to join us today on the final table and sharing your poker stories along with some of the personal side of poker with our audience.
Oh, thank you, Joel.
Well, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please take a moment to share, like, and subscribe so we can continue to share these interesting and fun stories with poker fans. Until next time, be kind to others and live just a little bit lucky. Thanks, Bonnie.
Thank you.